All right, YouTube is an awesome night. We have the lights plugged in. Let me just check one light. I just needed to check and make sure because I might have moved it when I was fixing remotes and stuff. But let me just that was my record player that I unplugged, but not when I unplugged that. Okay, let me just unplug that for a moment. Check the disco lamp or the spotlight. Okay, we're good right there. Let me just fix it real quick just to make sure that it's beaming on all sides. So let me just check. Yep. Okay, gotta get it to where it's gonna. Oh, look at that, YouTube. Okay, let me beam that into the camera. I have it on a really good cyan light, so that is awesome. So that is awesome. And there's not much light over there. But we do have our lights over here. That is awesome. We have the hammock lights on. We have the sunset lamp on. And that cyan is looking just about like the sunset lamp. Almost. We have the disco ball on. I'm going to get my remote. Okay, let me just get this back on there. That's my accordion case. Just move that back. All right. And it's like a sky blue, actually. So that is awesome. There we go. Let me just grab my disco ball motor remote. You know what? While we're on a really good sky blue cyan light, let's turn the disco ball on and we will watch it spin. Listen to that motor, YouTube. You barely can hear the motor with this new phone camera. Wow. You know what? Let's go out here and look at the dots. You know, there's blue light, so this is like a bright cyan blue. You know, let's put it on a color that's where you can see all the dots. So we'll put it back on blue when we get ready to hook everything else up. Let's put it on that one, and there we go. One that's not too overpowering like a bagpipe. I don't know if y'all know this, YouTube, but the haggis that I had was really awesome. You know, a lot of people don't like haggis, but I actually do. You know what? Let me turn off my sunset lamp. That way we can get a good glimpse of these dots. I'll just turn off that. That way we can get a good view of these dots. I might need to fix or adjust a little bit on the spotlight. To make sure that, okay, now we're going awesome. Let me just make sure that we're also aiming towards the wall over there, because when I want to hang out, you know, I want to be able to have my lights, my dots aimed a certain way. Okay, right there. Okay, there we go. And we're still getting dots right over here. That is awesome. But yes, I had haggis. The haggis was awesome. I need to do a video of me actually making the haggis for you guys. All right. You know what? Let's put it on our new favorite cyan color. All right. There we go. All right. And we got bright blue light plus dots. Turn on the disco ball. Not the electric spriac. We're going to turn that on here in a little bit. But we're going to come out here. And we're going to see these dots from over here. Look at those. Well, sorry about that, YouTube. Wow, look at that. That's awesome. You know, let's put it on. Oh, you also get coverage on the floor. You know what, let me put it on a different color. Let's do green. There we go. One that's not too overpowering like the blue is. Look at that. You get coverage on the floor. You get coverage on all of the walls. You get coverage everywhere. Wow, you even get coverage out here. Look at all that. Even on this door right here, look at that. You get dots going over here. The mirrors do reflect bigger, but let's just look. All right, wow, that is awesome. All right, and we got the hammock lights. Those are on cyan. They're not like a true cyan, but now we're going to put our new spotlight on cyan. You know what? Before we're going to do the other cyan, but we're going to do a magenta cyan, how your brain perceives cyan light. I'm going to turn off this disco ball. Oh, we see the green light. Let's look at it with that one. Wow, look at that, YouTube. Look at all those dots everywhere. Almost looks like a bowl of haggis right there. All right, let's do magenta. And our new cyan color. Almost. Did it do it? All right, there's magenta. There's our new cyan light. Wow. Oh, we also got this one over here. Oh, there's our orange. Also got this one that's like an azure lavender. It's like an azure sky blue, but this new one, this new cyan light, is more like a true cyan, but it has a sky blue kind of feature. So there we go. Now I need to see if my... Try not to move that too much because that is providing our coverage for the wall over there. The cyan light looks like the cart that I have. It's got cyan on it. Alright, so there's our... I need to figure out what happened to my other remote for the Sprayag. Did I set it somewhere? Just move all this back a little bit. But that is still awesome. We're still having fun. Okay. Oh, there it is. Right under the box. It was right under the cyan. It was right under the stand with the... Oh, hold on. Gotta catch that on video. Look at that. Look at that, YouTube. It's beaming into the camera. Wow. Well, you know what? Hold on. Let me just fix up the disco ball. That way we can flash it again. We're still getting coverage on the wall. We're still getting coverage on my... I'm also getting coverage on me. That is awesome. So let me just beam that into y'all. Spin it a little bit just to get it going for you guys. Wow, look at those dots. See the dots everywhere. There it goes. Watch it spin slower. Wow. Yes, and the haggis was awesome. I'm telling you, I'm going to have it again soon, but I want to make it, I want to actually video me making it for y'all. All right, so we're going to turn the sunset lamp on, turn it back on, and we have our red, green, blue, red, green, blue, red, green, blue, red, green, blue. We got magenta and cyan from the sunset lamp. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put my sunset lamp on the bottom set of green. If I can get it. There we go. It is on the... that way it'll match... That way it matches the new disco ball pin spot. So that is our new disco ball pin spot. And now, oh, now that is a really good cyan light. Let me stand in front, right in front of the disco ball, and I will beam it into the camera. That is a really good cyan light. I don't know if y'all know this, but my disco ball, it was a $5 disco ball, but it is cyan too. So that is awesome. Let me spin the disco ball and we'll plug the other one in. There we go. Give it a good spin. Alright, there we go. Now the Sprayag disco ball doesn't have a blue, it does not have a cyan setting, but we'll put it on blue. That way it can still be included. But you know what, let's go ahead and turn on change color mode for the pin spot. There we go. Sorry about that, YouTube. Look at that. Look at that, YouTube. There we go. Now we got dots everywhere, changing colors. Now let's plug in. I'm going to go over to the Crosley record player to plug in the other one. Got to turn the pipes on. Here it is. I just went to my Scottish accent. I actually have my Sprayag disco ball plugged into my old, my string lights. I want to get me a new set of string lights, but, and there we go. Now we're on. And we're going crazy. Wow. We're going crazy right here. All right, you know what? Let me go ahead and turn on the ceiling disco ball, the regular disco ball. Here we go. Look at that, YouTube. We're getting the regular blue light and the cyan light. Now the Sprayak is changing colors. So let me go ahead and I'm going to put the pin spot on the new cyan light that we discovered. It's like an azure, but that is a really good cyan. Really awesome cyan light right there. All right. We'll put on... Now, YouTube, we're going to do something awesome here. But we're going to do it just like Radio TV Phono Nut does. So none of that, you know, all that stuff. So we're going to grab our Sprayak remote. We're going to switch this over to blue. Switch this over to blue. Now, before we play, before we have fun with the record player, we cannot do this without doing... We're going to present it the way we present our haggis. So I'm going to go put a 45 on the turntable, but we're going to do this the way we do haggis. Alright, so let's place y'all right here. Hopefully y'all don't fall. If y'all do, I'll pick you back up. Alright, so let me go into my stash of records over here and pick out a 45 out of my arsenal of records. So let's do, well, this isn't disco and it's Saturday night. Just like this. Okay, there we go. There we go. Alright, awesome. Alright, but before we have fun and demo a short clip of a record, we need to do this right. So, we're going to present it just like we do haggis. You know what? Before I do that, let's turn off the Sprayak. That way we just have the cyan light from the pin spot. So let me turn off the Sprayak. Get it to turn off. There we go. Now it's off. Forgot which button turned it off. The new cyan light. We're also going to present the new cyan light that we just discovered on the pin spot this way. We're going to do it we're going to do everything just like we do haggis. Just like we did the haggis earlier. All right, here we go. Let me try it again. And there we go, presenting the new cyan light on our new disco ball, the true cyan light. We just now found it. It's apparently, why is it in the red section? Oh, it's because red and cyan complement each other. So what better way than to present the new cyan light that we just discovered on the pin spot. And in fact, it's actually this next to the bottom right there. I don't know if you want to see that. Let me turn on the regular light so we don't see it. I'll turn it off. I'll turn it on for a little bit, though I can see this. But right where my thumb is, that is where the regular cyan light color is. So there we go. All right, time to turn it off now because we need to have some fun. Alright, so now that we presented our new cyan color that we just discovered that I did not know our new pin spot had, let's get in front of the pin spot and see what it looks like. Aim the pin spot into the camera. I know it's blocking the spot for the disco ball, but there's what it looks like, and it is awesome. That is new cyan light. That is the new cyan color that I have not used on the disco pin spotlight, but we will use it. And now we got, oh, I think we got some dots on the crosley. All right, let's go ahead and play some records on the crosley. Let's go ahead and do that. All right, we got a 45. Here we go. Oh, here we go. This is just like what radio, TV, phone, and that does, so I'm not going to try and make this clip too long. All right, and now we'll turn off the disco ball. Oh, wrong record. Hold on. Don't want to play that record. This one we definitely don't want to play. Nope. Let me go back over here. I will replace that record. Alright, let's make sure we're about to fall a little bit. There we go. Let me just make sure I'm setting good. There we go. Yes, it is 7 o'clock according to the clock out in the living room. Alright, now we're going to have to do a presentation again. Even though we're just replacing a record. Still going to do it again, just like we did with when we were trying to do it. Alright, just make sure that's in properly. There we go. Let's get this one in there. Come on. See with me, I'm just putting you back in. Alright, let's go for this one. Alright, here we go, everybody. Now, before we play this record again, we're going to have to do this again. We're going to do it right. Do it the way we do it in Scotland, even though I'm not from Scotland. Alright, we're going to present it just like we did our haggis. Alright, there we go. Alright. Now we can go present. We can go play the record. Alright, here we go. With some dots on the crosley record player and new cyan light. Here we go. And we're on. Here we go. Alright, just like what radio, TV, phone, or nut does, we're not trying to... We'll play a little bit of this. Turn off the disco ball. Look at that, YouTube. There we go. We got some disco. Alright. Let's go ahead and plug. We're going to turn this down a little bit. That way, you know, we're not triggering the you-know-who, like what radio, TV, phone, or nut talks about. Alright. Let's go ahead and grab our remote for the disco ball. For the electric one, though. Which is sitting on the case with all my other stuff. That cyan matches the shoe cart. Or the regular cart. Cyan cart. Which has all my other stuff on it. Come on, let's turn on, turn on, turn on. Sorry about that. Let me go ahead and turn off the music, that way we're not, hopefully it's actually, here we go, I'll just turn off the record player. There we go. Now the Spreac is on. Here we go. Now we'll turn on everything. Oh, hold on a second. Let me fix my... Alright, we'll play one more clip. Look at all that, YouTube. radio. Hold on. 1 second. 1 second, YouTube. Yeah, let me turn that off. There we go. I do listen to a lot of Unshackled and stuff YouTube, if y'all don't know what that is. It's a ministry program. But anyways, let's go ahead and start this over. Don't want to play too much, though. Go ahead and turn y'all up. Alright, here we go. One last time. Here we go. There we go. Let me go turn on the disco ball. The regular one. Alright. And we just presented like we do at Burns. And there we go. And we got the 45 on. There we go. Again, YouTube, this was just for demo. The record. Let me go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and stop it. Slide it back on and there we go. New pin spot on the cyan color that we just now discovered that it had. I thought it was going to be in the green section, but it was apparently in the red section. Because, you know, cyan does complement red. Turn it off. We'll go under the disco ball because I want to look at the cyan light with you guys. Watch it beam into the camera. Wow. And there's a little bit of a beam of cyan light on the ceiling. Just like TCC, just like my school that I go to. Yeah. Let's turn this way a little bit. Wow, look at all that, YouTube. And look at the dots. There we got the regular disco lights, the Spreac disco light, which has bigger dots, and then we have the new pin spotlight, which is creating normal-sized disco ball dots. Plus, the presentation with the practice chanter, just like we do haggis. The Scottish way, so there we go. Got the 45 record player, like the Scottish accent. Got the bagpipes down there, which we're not going to pull out bagpipes. I will not be pulling out bagpipes in this video, but that was my attempt at a Scottish accent. Anyone from Scotland who watches this, I'm trying. I don't want to butcher y'all's accent. I mean, I love y'all's accent, by the way. It's just I want to perfect it a little more, that way I can actually use it properly. But there we go. Thanks for watching, and more cyan videos with the disco ball pin spotlight to come later.